Welcome back to another exciting episode of MiniGrinder Paints Live. I'm your host, the Great Alnumo, also known as the MiniGrinder. That's me. How we doing today? So what do we got? If you've been paying attention at all, we are looking at Reaper's P65 line that's now, I believe, discontinued. Wraith Harvester. They still sell this in one form or another. On the site, you can find that. That's what I'm going to paint. Don't blink. I'm going to do it really, really, really fast. This is going to be a very simple model. There's like not even any hands. you know, like this is going to be super simple. I might finish this model in record time. Record time. So let's just jump right into it then. Okay, so this is going to be a series of dry brushing layers, like it always is for me. The first of which is going to be black. I know. You're like, well, you got a dark primer on. Why are you doing that? Well, I like to get at least a little bit of paint on the primer. I don't like to use the primer as the paint. Actually, I'm just going to do this real quick. I guess I could have did this off camera, but you know, whatever. Whatever. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's not something I want to hear, but I want to hear it. So let me make this a little bit better for you. Very nice of this Wraith to be so simple to paint. I suspect I could probably paint this in 10 minutes. What? No way. Way, man. I can't wait to finish this. So I'm going to paint it all right now. Okay, so while I sort of let that coat dry, let's go ahead and pull out the earth brown. No! That was so dumb. Okay. Earth brown. I'm not taking the black out of the brush that I just put into it. I don't really care. Loading up the brush kind of thin. Trying to anyways. We're going to give this thing its first layer. The staff of the scythe. Remember, I'm sorry if I occasionally, well, I'm sorry if I occasionally interrupt myself in a thought. It happens. And then on top of that, I'm sorry about something else that I totally forget. Oh yeah, if I'm out of view, like just now, he's gonna yell at me when I do that. Oh right, nobody's watching. I just don't want you to think that there's some kind of camera tricks going on here. When I say I'm going to paint this in 10 minutes, I say I'm going to paint this in 10 minutes. And then it's actually going to be a lie because it'll be like 13 minutes or something. Which is most likely what it's going to end up being. The video will probably be longer. Well, I know it will be, because I probably will flock this as well. Alright, so like all the work has gone into the staff. Pulling out some aged bone. Actually, not quite yet, but I am going to use that to help highlight the staff, basically. The staff. There we go. So next up, we have some forest green. I'm going to paint this with my Eerie Echo paint scheme. Patented. Patent pending. Working on it. Okay, dry up the brush. And we're going to dry brush forest green a little thicker near the lower extremities. Okay. And there we go. Just trying to get that color in. That's very, very dark miniature. Again, painting outside of, so let me try to show you what I'm doing here. Very hard to see. It's so dark. So let's brighten it up a bit with some white on the forest green. I don't know why I'm having this problem this time. Keeping the miniature in view. Let's try to get right here. Okay. Okay, just loading up the brush now with the proper amount. I just want you to know how annoying it is to have this in front of me. I'm not trying to guilt trip you, because I'm trying to guilt trip you a little bit, but not much. It wasn't my intended. Maybe it was. Maybe I just wanted beg for some kind of, I don't know, something. I'm begging for something. Okay, so it is going to take me longer than 10 minutes. I'm a lawyer. Just deal with it. I hate being a lawyer. I'm just taking a little bit too much care here, though. That's necessary. Oh, what the hell was that? Really? Really? How the hell did that happen? wonderful. That's totally awesome. Now we're going to have to let that sit. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Now, there's always the harvester. Pulling out some honed steel. Still a bit of black left in the brush. Okay, that's my mistake. But I'm going to go ahead and draw that out. Nice and thin. Dry brush this. And we're going to slowly work this up. Maybe not that slow. Nice. Okay, on the other side. I'm not going to add any blood or anything to the thing, so don't even ask. I'm not going to do it. I want to talk about it. Well, there's one other thing I would like to do. You'll have to wait and see. Because I'm not going to talk about it. What do you think this is? Some kind of program where people talk? Oh, it's a program where people paint. Talking is just bonus. Kind of. Really weird, dumb way. Okay. There we go. As you can see, I totally screwed up. Here. That's fixed. See how easy that was? So one thing that you can do with your blades, it'll be like a 30-minute video probably. What you can do with your blades, is pull out a different color of metal. Like I have some shadowed steel hanging out over here. You so and so. There we go. Drop the top. Drop the top. Okay. Loading up the brush with the shadowed steel. Actually, I'm going to work it out a bit. So what you can do is see there's two sort of divisions here. I'm going to run the shadowed steel. Yeah, sometimes it comes out better than that. It did come out under certain reflecting bit. We're just going to do it to the other side. So. There we go. Makes me so angry. Angry. I don't like being angry. Anger. 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 Okay, there we go. Start all over with the forescreen. Back to where I screwed up, by the way. That's where we're going back to. Draw it a little bit bigger. Oh, it's been so long since I've worked with a metal piece. I've forgotten how easy it is to rub paint off. So easy to rub paint off. I've painted a lot of Reaper bones recently. Okay, so I'm just throwing that forescreen back down a little bit there. And now I'll be highlighting like so. Like so. Before holding it by the harvester right now. Oh, see, how did that rub off? Okay. Nearly finished here. Okay. Awesome. Now topping off the. Oh, God. Such an idea. I don't want to talk about it. I'm like rubbing my paintbrush in gold paint on my palette on accident. Nice and clean. Now to top off the Erie Ecto with a little bit of leaf green. So forest green and leaf green. A little bit of white in between. And we're rolling. So now I'm just the leaf green's a little more wet of a paint. So when you draw it out, it doesn't get very dry. It stays very moist, you have to let it sit there for a second. So it's already very kind of watery. So at least mine is. It might differ from batch to batch, how that goes. And we're just going to dry brush the leaf green. And dry brushing leaf green. I'm trying to basically create a eerie looking color. really forest green, and then highlighting the forest green sets the stage for the forest green, pretty much. Oh shoot. Okay, we're okay. Nothing's. You know what? Be careful. Yeah, be careful. There we go. And that's pretty much all she wrote right there. Right there. Okay. Oh yeah. One other thing. Nearly forgot. Okay, nice. There we go. Oh. Looking good. Thanks for joining me. I'm actually not going to flock them. You can check out my other video, flocking a miniature with Ashen Land, to check out how I'm going to do him. Otherwise, you know, there you go. Thanks for joining me. Bye!